pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Yo, we live, we hype, and it's not 4 a.m. Nope, not 4 a.m. And we got some caffeine in us, and we good to go. Hey, Beverly, we good? All right. So, the reason for this video right now is not just because to show you my trades or anything like that, or talk about a coin that I think can make you some money. It's basically how I started and my kind of like my background, so you guys can understand and see where I'm coming from. So, growing up, money was always an issue. Parents both worked. And but we always had food in the kitchen always. And so when when after I left high school, I went to culinary school and I started working. I was working 2 jobs and going to school, and then I finally finished culinary school and I started working 3 jobs. Like, so I was always grinding. I was always working. I was never staying home and or really partying. Like, I'll go out once in a while and drink some beers with some friends, but I never I started raving last year, about 2 years ago. I started raving, but I've always been grinding. I've always been worried about money. I've always been trying to like save it and trying to get ahead a little bit. I always try to get ahead, because I had rent to pay. I had a car payment, and finally got rid of that, and this and that. So I want you guys to kind of see like where I'm coming from. So I always worked 3 jobs. I was working Red Rock Casino. I was working Eat, and I was working a graveyard shift at a cafe. And I've grinded, guys. I've done a lot of, and I was only like 18, 19, 20, and I was grinding throughout those whole 3 years. 21, I kind of slowed down a little bit. Started working just 2 jobs, but I was always trying to hustle. Like, I was selling perfume. I was doing this. I was doing that, and that's what's crazy about it. Cause like now I'm kind of like just not. I just look at charts, look at a screen, and I make money. But I wanted to talk to you guys about how you guys can start your own portfolio and how I started, and you could take in that idea of how I did it and that aspect, and then apply it to your methods, and then move forward from there, and then just do it. So me, I'm about the gym. I'm all about working. I'm always about the next coming up, trying to come up. Trying to make some bank. Baby Leo, come here. Here, play with this, and being the privilege to stay at home with my son is an honor. Like, it's honestly a blessing to stay home, watch your son grow, or even your kids, any kids, So how I started was I was working my jobs, my 2 jobs, 3 jobs, whatever, and I sacrificed. I gave everything I got into basically cryptocurrency. My savings account, I kept that there, and I kept throwing money into the crypto market. And I started in August. Okay, so I started in August. I was buying ICOs. I was trying to find the next hot thing, the fastest way to quick buck, and we can go back to 1 year. And where I started, Bitcoin was at about 3,000, 4,000 when I started. Yep. No, it's like over here, but right here. It was like over here somewhere. So I was throwing in money every paycheck I got, and I was like, all right, $500, $500, $500, $500, and then I had a whole Bitcoin, and then I was just doing this and I was doing that, and just throwing everything in. And I gave myself a limit of $5 every 2 weeks. And my girlfriend, she'd be like, tell you like, yeah, he gave himself $5. He didn't even get a haircut, and she didn't like that at all. But I was doing whatever needed to be done, and that's what mattered. Is I was worried about this, my future. So throwing every single paycheck into the cryptocurrency market and buying Bitcoin and flipping it, trading it, and learning. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Look, when I first started trading, I did not know. I never even looked out of a chart. I didn't know what resistance. I didn't even know how to read candles. I didn't know what green, red candle. I was like, what is this? Like, it was a whole new world, man. Whole new world, and I didn't know. And so I started learning, watching YouTube videos. I stayed up all night learning. I was watching YouTubers. I was watching candles, reading them, writing them down, taking notes, because that was the way that I learned, was writing it down. And that's how I was doing it. I was grinding, and I wasn't always with a portfolio like this. Like, my portfolio was at $500 at one time. And then my first purchase of Bitcoin, I was like, yeah, and then it went up, and then went up to I was up $10. I was like, I'm up $10. And then even the stock market, when I was doing the stock market, I was aiming for $1 a day. $1 a day I was aiming for, and my trades. And I was only playing with like $2,000 or $500, whatever trades I was playing with. I was playing with not the most, but I I grinded, I learned, and now my portfolio is here. 123,000, which it doesn't like it's not really real because I don't take it out until I take it out. Is real, it's not real. But in my I know what this is gonna turn into. That's why I don't like taking anything out unless I really need to. But baby Lee, huh? Uh-oh. So I wanted to show you guys how you guys can get started. Was that sacrificing and how I did it. So what I did was every 2 weeks, I gave myself $5, and the rest of my paycheck I paid the bills, and I did what I could. I wrote my finances down, see what I needed to be done, and I put whatever I had into there. And I didn't get a haircut. I didn't go buy beer. I didn't buy the new shoes. I didn't go buy new clothes. I still don't go buy new clothes or nothing like that. I kind of just I don't need it until I don't know, man. I don't want to spend any money because it's I know what's gonna turn into. I know what I see the potential in the long term, and that's what you have to see. You see the long term, and you're not getting instant gratification, which everyone wants, and I understood that. So understanding the instant gratification, and I was getting that in the gym anyways, instant gratification right away. Well, like the pump, but I want you guys to understand that you guys gonna need a sacrifice if you guys want to come up in the cryptocurrency market, and especially in life. You have to sacrifice, and not a lot of people see that. Like, people see my portfolio now, but they don't know I didn't go eat out. I didn't go out to dinner. I didn't go buy presents. I didn't go buy this. I didn't go buy that. I sacrificed, and I'm like, look, I'm putting everything into my investments. I'm trying to grow it, and like now it's paid off right now, barely, and I've been doing it since August, which is not long, guys. It's not even that long, and trading, I was never really good at trading. Like, I was losing trades. I was losing $100 at a trade. I was losing this, but you learn from that, and it's just you have to sacrifice, guys. I want that to be in your head, to sacrifice, to do whatever it takes, and be motivated. Don't get discouraged. You can do it. If I can do this, I've been in the kitchen my whole life, cooking, making sauces, making steaks, this and that on the line. I'll be on the line. Freak, man, I'll be busting out eggs. What kind of eggs? I could bust out 2,000 eggs in a day, maybe even more. Whatever needs to be done, I'll be done quick, fast. I was on my toes, huh, baby Lee? On my toes. Let me see that. On my toes, and I want you guys to understand that I sacrificed in order to get here. Now, if you guys want to do the same and kind of like get a little faster, sacrifice a little bit, guys. Sacrifice a little bit. Do what you can, and bang it out. You got people depending on you. You got your moms depending on you. You got your family depending on you. And dang, baby, they hit me, bro. But that's the only reason I've made this video, is to give you guys some motivation, and like this year. Look, I have enough to go buy and eat. Like my boy's calling me. He's like, "Hey, did you get your ticket for EDC?" Like, I'm like, "Nah, man, I'm not going." I'm like, man, I'm throwing that shit back into cryptocurrency. And I'm like, you have a good time, man. Like, go for it, do it up, and that's all you. And like, that's a sacrifice right there, guys. That's a sacrifice to throw it into here. Like, of course, it's just EDC. It's not really a big deal, but you get what I'm saying. You get my point. You catch my drift. But that's the only reason, is that for this video was to tell you guys that you can do this. And right now, especially right now, guys, like, tell your family, tell everyone. This is the future. Blockchain, Bitcoin, whatever coin you buy is gonna grow. It's gonna grow into something bigger, and you're in the beginning of this space. And tell everybody, tell people you come up to, because they might buy it, and next that you change someone else's life. And that's always good. That's a good feeling, knowing that you help someone change someone else's life. So that's a little motivation for you guys. Sacrifice. Don't buy the dumb shit. Quit buying the dumb shit, like, I kind of dip right now. Like, I dip to Copenhagen, Kodiak, whatever. Like, I'm like, I shouldn't have bought that. It's only like $3, $7, but that's still money that I'm like, I could have flipped that. I could have done this. I could have saved it for a rainy day or whatever it is. But you catch my drift. You see what I'm saying? Sacrifice. You guys can do this. I can do this. Man, I didn't even look at a chart before August. Not even a chart. And baby, what are you doing over there? I don't know what you're doing. All right, so I didn't even look at a chart. I never even knew what trading view was. I never knew what support, resistance, or how this candle or patterns. I didn't know anything, guys. Nothing. Squat. Nada. I just knew how to get a good chest pump and a workout. And that's all I want to tell you guys, is give you guys a little motivation. It's Friday night, and me and Baby Lee are about to get hype up in here, turn on the music, and bump the bass. So I'm gonna holler at you guys later. Peace out, everybody. Y'all have a good one and stay safe.